Hi guys, this is Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to part 6 of my Gillingham FC A Boyhood Dream series on Football Manager 2015. And in the attempt to try and turn around this horrible run of form that we have been on, I did have a little team meeting with the players after the last game, and hopefully we're going to see a bit of a turnaround here against Walsall. Maybe with their quite narrow formation is going to work well against their packed midfield. We shall see. So I'll start with a quick pick and see how they want to work it. Well, don't really see how Brennan Dickinson is a better option up front than having Freddie Eastwood in at attacking midfield. So I'm going to have a look and see. Okay, maybe he's struggling a bit fitness-wise, but we're a little short on options at the moment. So let's... could do actually is how's Pritchard getting on. Pritchard's alright, so we'll go Pritchard there. Linganzi in an attacking central midfield where he can play. And let's try him. McDowell and Heskey, which we want. Hessenthaler and Dak, yeah. Martin, Fish, Hauser and Calvert. Like the look of that. John Egan's back, but could do with a little bit more time to sort his fitness out. Yeah, okay, let's do it. So I think we might see Egan back in the midweek game, but then Courtney Hauser by the same token has really sorted himself out, and Raphael Calvert, a star in our defence, which is tough. There hasn't been many of those, and again Matt Fish, but I think that's more for his attacking exploits more than anything else. Just check on the fitness of Doug Loft, who's still out for 2 to 3 months, and Luke Norris, who will be back very, very soon. My kind of main rotation option up front. Right, so let's see what have we got on the bench as well. So we've got Chris Bright, sort of backup striker. Dickinson and German and McGlashan are all sort of midfield pace. Have we got centre back? No, we haven't. So I'll throw in Leon Legg. So yeah, backup centre back, just in case we happen to need one. Okay, yeah, let's go with this. So I'll put Lewis Carey instead, who's fit and good defensively, but very, very slow. And I think we have seen on a number of occasions how that's been an issue. Alongside John Egan, who's got the most pace out of our defenders, I think, or our centre backs. I'm not too fussed about that. Right. Kind of done 100 league appearance for the Gills. Okay, right, let's go. So again, keep it passionate, keep it positive in the team talk. And straight away, first attack, first 20 seconds of the game, and we are solid and we are clearing. Calvert yellow card already though, 3 minutes in. Oh God, so many free headers in the box, come on guys. A chance to work something. Linganzi, long range effort, very ambitious, high and wide. Joe Martin carelessly giving the ball away under no pressure. Linganzi, chance to feed Heskey, sells him short though. Linganzi again going for some ridiculous long range effort, come on. Think about it, son, can't just shoot from anywhere. Cody Mack beating a couple of players, taking it out wide in his own. Ball into Heskey. Dak back to McDonald. Dak to Hessenthaler, long range effort, forced to save. Martin back in. Hessenthaler again with a chance, just wide. Calvert, oh. Matt Fish with the clearance. A goal kick comes out of that. See if we can take the lead before half time. Heskey, ball in. Fish out to McDonald. What can he do with it? Finds a bit of space. Almost squeezed it in at the near post. And Raphael Calvert is with his first goal of the season. Threatened earlier, headed just wide. Joe Martin, good ball in. Dak unmarked, chance to crack it, and Calvert was the most awake out of the players there. Kind of defensive frailties that normally would be expected of us, but we'll take that. Just tell the lads to keep it up, keep it positive. Nothing else we can really do at the moment. There's no point in getting down on people too much. Ooh, Nelson. That nearly squeaked in. I'll get slightly less attacking on the formation. Joe Martin smacks into the wall. Let's try and control the game. Get on the team. No, I don't want a team talk. I want team instructions. Retain possession. And that is catching practice for Stuart Nelson. Heskey to Hessenthaler, Dak, long range effort. Hauser looking solid. Calvert mops up. Nearly finds Heskey. Need to make sure we don't get caught on the break now. Lots of blue shirts behind the action. Happy with that. And again, Nelson catching practice. Looks like a few players could use a breather. Hessenthaler on a yellow. Could do without losing him. So I'm going to throw Linganzi into that role. And then I'm going to go for Brennan Dickinson for a bit of pace. Wow. Again, far too easy, far too casual. Ball into the box. Hauser completely left his man. Got to bomb everyone forward. He needs maximum points out of this game. Nelson needed to make that. Hauser well out. So he's starting to look a lot more solid, thankfully. Calvert hacks clear. Chance for Heskey to get on the end of it. Bit of a tough ask for him at any age, I think, but he's getting on a little bit. Last minute of the game. Can we create something? Fish to Dak. Giving the ball away, not good enough. And after all that, we're quite lucky to stay in it, I think, but we'll take a point. And where does that put us? Well, it's dragged us out of the relegation zone at least. So that one measly point, it's nice to record one again, is a good sign. Courtney Hauser out for 6 to 8 days, but that's fine. We've got Egan coming back in. Let's go against Coventry in 3 days' time. They're down with us, or thereabouts, but of course very early days. So yeah, Gary McAllister, former Coventry player, back as their manager now. And a fairly distinguished playing history. And chance for Cody Mack to go back to his former club. Oh yeah, of course it is. Came to Jules on loan on a couple of occasions. I didn't think he was particularly effective the first time around, but the second time around he definitely was, and been very, very useful to us in signing permanently. Great signing to bring in. Right, so let's get to it. Then we'll start with a quick pick again, and they keep trying to shuffle this around. I'm guessing that's because Heskey could do with a breather. Well, looks like it, but instead I think I'll throw in Chris Bright and give him a go. Looks to have a chance at some goals. Let's go with that. Eastwood back in. Hessenthaler and Dak again. Lynn Gansey going to rotate in for Josh Pritchard. Calvert and Carey. Hoyt and Painter. So Calvert, pace-wise, yeah, he's got a bit of pace, so he can cover the slower Carey. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Is Carey better off as a limited defender? Yes, I think that's going to be the best option. Right, let's try that. Oh wow, Simeon Jackson, ex-Jules player, went to the Premiership for Norwich. Frank Nouble, England sort of youth team, regular, played for West Ham. I've had him on loan at Gillingham in one of my former times I played as the Gills. I'm trying to think what game that might have been. It might have been on FM 2011 where I had him. So I'm definitely going in hard on those two. Right, let's go with that. Mentality attacking, we'll go with that. Try and push forward. Again, talking about pushing on, trying to break out of this run. As Painter manages to avoid getting in the book in the opening minute. Nouble free header. Strong and big and powerful, but if there's no one around him making a challenge or jumping with him, Oh, okay, there was. Someone had a half attempt. They jumped roughly around where the ball should have been. Simeon Jackson, good bit of touch. Carey hacks clear after Nelson spilled it. Calvert chance for the free kick, wide. And clearance off the line. Dak up to Bright, dispossessed. Ball coming back the other way. Simeon Jackson with a bit of pace and a finish as well. Wow. Not going well for us at all here, this. Someone got beaten for pace, had a feeling it was Carey. Yeah. I think he's just a little bit too old and too slow, even at this sort of level. Chance to get on the move here. Eastwood nearly got in. A little bit lost for words right now, I have to admit. I think it's one of the problems you have when you inherit a team that just isn't good enough for this level. And as I say, once you can do it, it would be nice if you had a summer to bring in the team that you wanted. Hoyt, chance to get a break going. Instead just pumps a hopeful ball up to no one. It's got hope for a better second half. I don't see how we can dig ourselves out of this one now. Carey again beaten for pace. Johnson McDonald, bit of room to work. Side netting. Johnson Painter. Oh, wow. Marcos Painter, the Irishman, going up from left back. Only player in this team can actually put the ball in the back of the net. What a finish this is. Hessenthaler, great ball in. Painter to finish off. And he does. Keeper didn't want to get his hands anywhere near that. He hammered it. Calvert in the foot race wins it. Johnson Norris, ball through to McDonald. Can he find the net? Yes, he can. Cody Mack, first goal of the season. That's why it's taken him this long to open his account, but fitness has been an issue. Goes in between the two defenders. Dribbles it in between them, finds a finish. Dak through to McDonald for his second. Scuffs it though. Not good enough. But he's got a goal against his former club. Egan up to McDonald. Can't get on the end of it, but Carey can. Dak up to Norris. Finds Shimek. Needs a ball in now. Bradley Dak, bit ambitious. Norris, very ambitious, going for it there, but only just wide. Just narrowly. Norris to McDonald, chance for his second. Again, scuffs wide. Drags wide, not good enough. And a penalty, just to put the icing on the cake. Little fight back made it interesting. And Nooble slots in his hat-trick. Fourth goal of the season, and 3 of those came against us. Recommended that I say unlucky to the boys for that little fight back. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It made it semi-entertaining, I guess, but still not good enough. Nganzi out for 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I think what we'll do is I'll play through one more game and see if we can bounce back somehow. Sheffield United down in about 20th place, so similar kind of area to us. Hopefully one of the teams that we could be turning over. And also quite prevalent in the press at the moment for allowing convicted rapist Ched Evans to return to his former club to train. One sponsor already threatening to no longer support them. A few of their patrons, 3 or 4 of their patrons are already left. Call from politicians not to let him back. I think that's quite a sizable public outcry, and what the club have decided to do is come out and say that they are not going to be ruled by a mob. Well, that mob are the players that come through the gate every single game. These are the companies that are putting money into your team. I just don't see what you can gain from it, to be honest. Barnet want to sign Freddie Eastwood on loan. No, until Doug Luff comes back, we kind of need him. Maybe ask in 2 to 3 months, that would be great. Right, trying to work out what I can do to change things up here. Suggestion: I play Heskey in the hole behind the two strikers with Norris and McDonald up front. I guess I could consider that. Half tempted to play Chris Bright instead of Norris, but then again, he's got a higher rating. Okay, let's go with this. So we've got Martin and Fish. Top two choices at left back and right back. Calvert, yes. Egan, yes. I like Egan, so that's a bit of pace across the two centre backs. Pritchard and Holden midfield. Hessenthaler and Dak. Yeah, McDonald, Norris, Heskey. Right, let's try this. Let's meet in the middle actually and go for control straight off the bat. Team instructions: retain possession. Okay, let's see what we get with Heskey running the show from the number 10 slot. It's been sort of recommended to me actually on a number of occasions, and I've shifted him out of there, but maybe this is the better option going forward. We shall see. Let's get underway. Come on, boys. Hessenthaler selling his first pass short within the opening minute or two. Not what we wanted. Heskey at the back. Dak with the finish. Half volley. Crisp. And he's certainly got a few of those in his locker. He knows how to strike them. So have a look at this. Floated in. Heskey with the header. Dak, loads of room. It's like Gillingham-esque defending, giving players that much room to hit the back of the net. And they're going to do exactly the same thing to us. And look at that hair. But, right, okay. Go into the hairdresser and say, right, I'll have a David Louise, please. But can you just, like, flatten off the top bit? Can you just, like, chop it off or something? Wow. And we've let that guy go and score against us as well. Terrible. I may as well resign now. You got to worry when you got Sideshow Bob scoring against you. Joe Martin well in. Solid challenge. Nelson gets lucky with that. I was thinking that's going nowhere near. It's going high, wide, over the top. Not close enough, I was hoping. Matt Fish, chance to run. Keeper makes a shocking stab at that. And Matt Fish, first goal of the season. Cody Mack finds him. Good touch, takes him past the defender. Powers it at the keeper, and all he can do is palm it into the back of his own net. Too easy. Way too easy. It's the same problem as the Dover series. Players are just not marking tightly enough. And this is basic stuff, right? Keep tight to your man. Not let him stand completely unmarked in the box so you can power the shot in when it comes to his foot, which it almost definitely is going to. They're thinking, am I going to pick out this open man that's standing on the 6-yard box? Nah. Chance Norris to work something. Finds Heskey. Up to McDonald, who doesn't shield the ball at all. It's coming back in our direction. And finally we get a couple of balls clear-ish. Heskey up to Norris, to McDonald. Needs to do something useful with it. Out to Fish, that'll do. Keep it at his feet has been very handy for us. Egan Welling, Heskey wins it to McDonald. Forced a very sharp save from the goalie, who needed to make that. Although it's not gone down as a save, it's not a corner. Not sure I agree with that. But never mind, ball coming back in the other direction. And this is a bit more like it. We're actually clearing balls into our box. And again, kind of. Heskey with a challenge. Inside his own box finds Norris with a nice hefty ball. Chance for Fish, finds Dak. Taken down inside the penalty area. McDonald again shepherded off the ball, not good enough. Needs to be more solid with it, needs to protect it. Hessenthaler with the header but flicks it to no one. Matt Fish, what are you doing, son? Has jumped over it or under it or something, but definitely not what we needed. Norris air shot to McDonald, who's missed that somehow. Took a deflection, okay. And with that, it is sealed. A hat-trick of defeats for this part. Not ideal. And I get the feeling this is going to be a very short-lived series, as Peter Taylor is finding with the Gillingham side that he's taken on this year. Exactly the same issue. He just hasn't got enough strength in the squad in order to be able to compete at the higher level. And considering the squad that he's taken into the season, pretty much the squad I inherited the start of the game with, you know, we've strengthened in quite a few areas, and the players are walking away from that saying, "Oh, well done, you had a good effort," and they're all looking really happy about it. It's almost like they've got smiles on their faces or something. And against a team that are down, right down there in 20th odd spot with the rest of us, well, that isn't good enough, unfortunately, and much improvement still needs to be made. So if you guys have got any ideas of how I can shake this up, then please let me know. Maybe a change of formation or something like that. A few players I need to give a run out that I haven't been. Anything that you can think of, then please let me know. I've gone with the team meeting and had a chat and G'd everyone up, trying to be quite positive for the most part, you know, not let morale drop any further. And none of that has actually worked out for us, so maybe I need to change a tack, who knows. But your thoughts please in the comment section. If you've enjoyed this video, or if you feel the pain I'm going through at least, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I need to maybe bring up another series, maybe go back and restart the Dover series, or work on Everton as well. So you will start to see that over the channel in the coming weeks. We'll also see the next part of the Manchester United series, amongst other things. So plenty of good stuff still to come. Keep it locked to Eclipse Gaming TV for all the action from Football Manager and otherwise. Thank you very much.